Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Races with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can at what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but an awful lot of weird pilot episode technical details. You will have noticed, if you're watching on YouTube, that the last episode ended rather strangely, where I just suddenly, it just ended. I didn't say goodbye or anything. It just ended. Well, that's because I had a stream crash. And I was near the end of this last race. And I had a stream crash that was so bad I had to restart the Xbox, which meant it lost all my progress in the last race. So, the last episode ended. May have been pretty short. But, yeah. I'm not going to patch these all together because the last two races here are going to take some time anyway. So, welcome, folks. This is TT Isle of Man 3 Ride on the Edge 3 point whatever motorcycle racing game taking place on the Isle of Man. I am going through a season. This is a pilot episode. I'm going to go through a very quick season with my bike completely upgraded. I'm gonna check the gas tank here. I thought maybe it did not save the fact that I needed to fill up the gas tank for a long race. All right, this is TT Isle of Man 3. You saw briefly the map. Open world game based on the actual Isle of Man Touring Trophy race. You can look that up if you'd like. Motorcycle race. World's fastest motorcycle race, I think. Played on real race course. The game has the entire full course plus other satellite courses in full scale. And this is a qualifying race. Well, it's a casual whatever race. And it's in the rain, so the motion blur will be a little bad. I apologize for that. Hopefully, sometime during the actual series, I may be able to upgrade the quality, but I won't be able to upgrade it too much because I don't have the least motion blur option available to me. I am not very good at this game. I will probably never get very good at this game. Right now, I'm finishing in last place every race. Hopefully that will change. I've been playing the game for a week, hour, two a day for the last week. I played through the first version of the game and the second version of the game. This is 3. And I did get to the point in the second version where I could finish middle of the pack or so. Don't know if I ever won a race. I may have won a couple of races. On the official calendar. The issue with this game is to get in the final race, you need to qualify, do a qualifying lap in less than 20 minutes. Yes, the races are that long. The full circuit is 37 miles, I think, 38 miles. Which is about 3 times as long as Nordschleife, in case you get that reference. You're familiar with Nordschleife, the North Course in the Nürburgring. And yeah, so it's long. And the final race is, depending on the bike class you're racing, either 4 laps or 6 laps, and you have to qualify for it by doing a lap and qualifying in 20 minutes or less than 20 minutes, I guess. And that's really hard to do. The world record for doing a lap on this course is 16 minutes and 34 seconds, I think, something like that. My fastest time in this game is 23 minutes. So, yeah, I have to get halfway between my best time and the world record time to be able to qualify. Now, the reason it's so difficult is because they use the same qualification time regardless of AI difficulty level. There's no way to set a difficulty level that reduces the time, and I'm not good enough to play on anything but the easiest difficulty level. And so I may never, if I ever qualify, I'll actually am almost guaranteed to finish third or higher, because even the AI that I play at can't, no more than 2 people have I ever seen qualify get laps under 20 minutes. So yeah, it's out of whack. And of course, if you play against the highest AI, 20 minutes of qualification time is going to be nothing, no challenge at all. So. But fortunately, you can set up the final race outside of the season. You won't get your experience points or upgrade points if you do, but that's fine. You still get the experience. And when I do this series, assuming this pilot gets picked up by the networks, I will, and by networks I mean as long as I'm not laughed off of the internet. I think I made that joke last episode tonight. Anyway, I will be going through at least 10 seasons, and for this pilot I'm just doing the races, but in the actual I will be doing free practice, at least a lap or two, and the qualifying events, and hopefully qualify somewhere better than last each time. I'm skipping all that during this pilot. And so right now I'm racing, this pilot is with the Super Sport, the lower class bikes, but with all the upgrades. I will be doing a race. I'll be doing a season. A season is 8 races with 8 qualifiers. Plus I'll be doing other extra events and things like that. And that's what was I saying? I'm an old man. I mentioned I'm an old man, right? Little distraction. Yes, I'll be doing the qualifiers as well as the races, and there's extra events that you can do, things like that. See previous episodes for a full description of the game. And so yeah, it'll be a full playthrough. I'll do 5 seasons on the Super Sport bikes with level 1 through level 5 parts, and then I'll be doing 5 seasons on the Super Bike, level 1 through level 5 upgrades, and hopefully sometime between those 10 seasons, which is going to be probably quite a few episodes, YouTube episodes, hopefully sometime in there I will at least qualify officially for the last race. Whether I win it or not is up for grabs, but you know, if I'm still having fun, and I'm quite honestly, if I'm getting decent views on YouTube, then I'll keep going and go through more seasons, assuming that I haven't met my goal. Go through more seasons and try to meet my goal. It is a great game. It's I think the best motorcycle racing game out there. LCK Racing, shout out to him on YouTube, on Twitch, I mean, agrees with me. It is, despite what you see in this race, the fastest motorcycle racing game. It is raining, and I'm not very good, so you really don't get to see the full speed. And this course also doesn't race through towns so much, which you really feel the speed then. But yep, top speed is I think somewhere around 186 miles an hour, which you can do the conversion to kilometers per hour on your own. Oh, look at that! Oh, what a maneuver! Oh, Trixie boy. I meant to do that. Of course I meant to do that. Feel free to replay that and watch it over again. Oh, I should clip that for Twitch. I won't remember to do that. Somebody clip it. I didn't clip a VOD, right? Somebody clip that. Yeah, I wish I'd have done a flip. Anyway, I could set a stream marker. Anyway, I will never do that again. Boy, I got so distracted. If you are just listening to this in the background, which I don't know why you would be, I just went between a stop sign and a wall somehow without hitting either. I mean, the wall was next to the stop sign. It was some kind of road sign. Anyway. That's pure realism, folks. That's pure realism. So yeah, top speed is about 186, I think, miles an hour. In this game, it might be higher with upgrades, whatever. These are super stock bikes, which are basically stock bikes, but with aftermarket, non-street legal upgrades. Unlike NASCAR stock cars, which are not at all stock cars. These are actual stock bikes. You could get the parts yourself, and as long as you're driving on a closed circuit, and you are crazy, I wouldn't recommend it, folks. 186 miles an hour is no joke. Average speed, the course is 37.8 miles. I mentioned that. And average speed around these sometimes straightaways, is 136 so miles an hour. That's insane. Racing and on a motorcycle, you could fall over at any time, as I will be demonstrating here shortly, I'm sure. I was expecting to fall off right there. As soon as I said it, I'll be demonstrating. I was expecting to demonstrate it, but I did not. I'm getting better. When I first started playing this version of the game, I played all 3 versions, but when I first started playing this version, it's about 3 months old, 4 months old maybe. First started playing this a week ago when it first went on sale. I after a little bit of practice, an hour of practice maybe, I did a 10-mile circuit race and fell off 10 times. I think I did like 2 laps or did a 1-lap race twice. Fell off 10 times both times in a 10-mile race. So that tells you I've come a long way in a week. Not far enough, but a long way. I still provide lots of fun entertainment. Ah! Oh, saved it. Thank you, beginner physics engine. My friend Chubby Chase, she found my driving quite entertaining. She was laughing out loud. I think it's because of the ragdoll effect when your driver falls off. I mean, you can't just tip the bike like in any motorcycle racing game. You can't just turn too much and fall right off. But when you hit something, it's even more entertaining. As I have demonstrated and will demonstrate again, I'm sure. I'm not trying to drive poorly. You might not believe me, but I'm trying my hardest here. I'm just an old man with poor reflexes and not great eyesight. I need a prescription, eyeglass prescription. And not great reflexes, not great nerves, not great fine motor control. So, yeah. I was never great at video games. I've been playing them for however long video games have been out. 45, 50 years. I never did check to see when Pong first came out. It's got to be close to 50 years. I remember when the video games started coming to the pinball arcades and the bowling alleys. And then they got popular and started showing up at movie theaters and places like that. I remember playing Space Wars at one movie theater in the mall movie theaters. Had the machine sitting right out front to attract people in. I'm sure they were glad to have the quarters. I'm also sure they were a little upset to have all the teens blocking the entrance. Playing the video game. Space Wars was a great game, 2-player game. It was vector graphics, which, like Asteroids, probably the most well-known. I loved Moonlander, another old vector graphics games. And then, what was the one where you've got really interesting, you go around in a circle, and I cannot remember it for the life of me now. The arcade game had, vector graphics were all white on black, but, or at least initially, but this was, vector graphics are just line drawings, and I can't remember. I want to say it was Star something, and it had like overlays on the screen, so different rings were different colors. You fought your way down through these rings. I can't describe it. You look up early vector video games. Find it. I might think of it by the end of the stream, but I got it. Anyway, yeah, Space Wars was great. You had the ships looked suspiciously like Star Trek Federation ship versus a Klingon ship. And the game was played around a black hole, which you had to avoid, but gravity was in the game, dragging you around. And you flew around and turned your ship and tried to shoot at the other guy, and because it was a black hole, even your photons were affected by your lasers were affected by I think they were more or less photons. were affected by the gravity. So you had to angle your shots around the black hole or catch the guy on the same side of the black hole. Very cool game. Space Wars. I believe Space Wars. But of course, it all started with Pong, at least in the arcades. I'm gonna wreck. Oh, there we go. Did I actually stay on the bike, more or less? Checking my assists in the corner there. Yes, they are all tuned up. I can't blame that. I blame the rain, and I blame my reflexes and my lack of knowledge of the circus. To me, that was and my lack of peripheral vision of being able to see the map and see that there was a sharp turn coming there. But this one I could see. Did they even give me this racing line? I have complaints. I would like to complain. I would like to speak to the manager about this game. The racing line, I think it needs some improvements because they seem to think you can go without lifting in places that I'm sure are impossible to go without lifting. I'm probably wrong. It's probably just me. But yeah, the braking. Now see, like here, you can't even see the racing line because this race is in the rain with the glare. This is called dusk, I think, which is not dusk for sure. It's late afternoon. But the sun in your eyes, not even sunset, but the sun glare on the wet road, you cannot see that racing line. And that's my excuse. There, see, I can see the racing line there. And yes, make fun of me. Feel free. I'm riding with a racing line. I've got all the assist turns on. I'm racing against the easiest AI on the beginner physics engine. And you know what? Play the game. Play the game. Post a video on YouTube. And give me some kind of proof that it was actually you playing. And then you can comment. I mean, you can't put a link in my YouTube comments, but you could put, you know, the name of the video and on your channel, and I'll look back and see if you've got like 100 other videos of the game. Then I'll know that I'll look at your first one and see how you did. I'm sure you did better than me, but it is a difficult game. And yeah, actually, feel free, seriously, buy the game if you like motorcycle racing games. It is the best one out there. If you know nothing about motorcycle racing games, but you like just racing games, buy it. Highly recommended. 5 stars, 5.5 stars. You can turn it up so it's full realism, simulation physics, and all that stuff. Expert difficulty, where the AI actually races at speeds comparable to the professionals. Oh, I thought I was gonna hold it. Oh, crap. And oh, that was no excuse. See, that's skill. That's lack of skill, oversteering like that. Lack of thumb control. I am playing on a controller. I don't know if there is. I guess you could play it on a wheel, but are there handlebar adapters for racing wheels? I wouldn't be surprised. I gotta Google that. I gotta look that up. Don't say Google. Google won't like it if you call searching Google. They defend their trademark. Oh, and this is going on YouTube. That's a Google. Darn it, I'm gonna get sued for copyright infringement because I said to Google something. Or not copyright infringement, trademark. Trademark infringement. I didn't mean generally search for it. I meant search via Google. Don't use Bing, even though I'm playing on an Xbox. Microsoft will get mad at me. Search via Google. What was I searching for again? Search for anything you like. I don't remember. Search for the game. It's a great game. I don't remember. It's gone. It's out of my brain. But yeah, it's very difficult. I play a lot of Dirt Rally 2, and you know, a lot of people find that game difficult. I've played Dirt Rally 1 and Dirt 4, which is basically like Dirt Rally, a little bit easier physics engine. That game is, people have a hard time playing that game. It takes a while to get used to. And this game is even worse. Even though I've played all the versions of this game, this might be the... It feels like the hardest version. I'm sure it's the same. I have not played the second version for a few years, probably, so out of practice. But yeah, there's lots of other motorcycle racing games out there. If you haven't played a motorcycle racing game, but you do like other racing games, I will name drop Jimmy Broadbent, very popular YouTuber, does racing games and reaction videos to actual racing and stuff. I think does a lot of iRacing. He has said that this is about 3 months ago when the game first came out, 3 to 4 months ago. He did one video on this game. He said normally doesn't like motorcycle racing games, but this is the one exception. This is a great game, but very difficult. And you know what? He wrecked more often than I am. He may have been actually doing it for comedic effect, but he said he was actually trying. Hold on a second. Bump my microphone cord again. Very frustrating. I bump it once and it starts clicking all over the place. I think I know how to fix that. But yeah, that clicking is so loud. I have lots of apologies to put in the comments and description of this video. No! That is a tough corner. In all fairness to me, and why wouldn't I be fair to me? I try to be fair to everyone. Somewhat. At least. Don't ask my roommates, but... Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Yes, it's a very funny... It does one lap on the full circuit, so it's like a 25-minute, 30-minute video. And even though he says, yeah, that's the one game motorcycle game he really likes, he hasn't done a second video on this version, though he does have a handful of videos from a few years back playing the original version of this game, which I love because it has sidecars. I think he has one video on it that's plus sidecars, and which is DLC they released, and yeah, they were fun because you couldn't fall off. You can still run into things. And you can play it with either single player with one controller, in which case the AI would take over the sidecar, driver, cleaner, or you could play it with 2 controllers, and your co-driver would you had to lean your co-driver as well. It is possible to tip a motorcycle with the sidecar, but it's harder to get the best times. You need to lean and synchronicity, but I think that's all the co-driver ever does is lean. I think. I don't think he has any control over anything else. Like, he's not like a braker in a bobsled. Actually, I guess in a 4-man bobsled, two of the people are just there for weight, right? Aerodynamic. Their greatest skill is being able to lean back and be brave enough to actually go down an icy slope at bobsled speed, which is not a skill I have. Yeah. All right, I'm on the last lap. Just hold it together long enough to finish in last place. You can't like do terminal damage in this game, which is good. And unlike Dirt Rally, where you can't do terminal damage. So you can get through the whole season finishing in last place, except you do have to qualify for the last final race, but you can still play it outside of the season, which I'll be doing. I don't know if I mentioned that before on this segment of on this YouTube video, on this segment of the stream. All 3 of these episodes are being streamed on the same day, and it's been a long stream because I did stream Dirt Rally 2 before this for an hour and a half or so. So I gotta make sure I hydrate better than I have been. I have a bad habit of not hydrating properly. I got throat lozenges. I got the day off tomorrow. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and right now, Saturdays, I'm streaming Civilization 6. Well, folks, that was exciting. Had another stream crash. Fortunately, I was able to recover from it. It seemed like it was in the same place as it was last time in the race. I think I know how to avoid it in the future, though. So I'll keep my fingers crossed. Anyway, all right, let me finish up this race. Hopefully everything will be stable from here. You may have missed a little bit of the race since I kept driving until I noticed that the stream crashed, till I got the notification. But you didn't miss me falling down any more times, I swear. I swear a lot, actually, but not on stream, because it's family stream. I cuss. That's what my roommate would say. She's from a small town. They don't swear in small towns, they cuss in small towns. All right. I think the problem was with the Xbox shell, so I can look and see if there's another update to Xbox. I've not had this problem since the new version of the Xbox app came out, but Twitch, the Twitch app, Twitch shell on the Xbox, but yeah, this is the second time this happened today, but I think I can. I'll have to see if there's a new version. Now my stream lagged up, so I can't hear myself. But I am still live. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna actually reload the stream monitor. Whew, that was scary when I suddenly couldn't hear myself anymore. This is the pilot episode. We're still working out the bugs, folks. We'll be fine. I swear, we'll be fine. Honest. The full series will be flawless. Unlikely. Definitely won't be. My racing will not be flawless. At any rate, as they say. Am I almost done with this race? I'm really so over this race. It's a long race. It's been 33 minutes. So it's, what, 12 minutes a lap or something like that? 14 minutes a lap? 15 minutes a lap? I don't know how long it's going to be per lap. I'll see at the end. Hopefully I'll get to the end without the screen crashing again. If I could have gotten the streams restarted within just a few seconds, it would all go out together, but I couldn't. If there's a brief lapse in the stream between Twitch and Livestream, it will be able to cache, but I do not have that option. Oh, I guess I mentioned at the start of this race that it's raining, so there's going to be motion blur. It won't be so bad in other on other races when it's sunny or not rainy. My kitty cat is here wanting more food. I can't help you right now, buddy. Sorry. You're gonna have to wait. When this race is over, I will feed him. A little bit. He just started on new food, and we're trying to work out how much food is the right amount. So I'm like weighing him every week. He's due for weighing today. We changed the food because he started to get tired of his last food. And with a cat, you're supposed to, like, when you change food, you mix the two together for a while. Yeah, he was just picking out the new food. He was like, no, I'm not eating that old food. That old food is crappy. He wasn't on the old food that long. It was, well, I guess it was close to a year. We had changed his food. He's 13, so we changed his food. I changed his food after his last checkup. He just had another checkup recently. His previous checkup changed his food because getting older, blood values, kidney values weren't bad, but slightly up. So switched him to higher quality, more expensive food. Always more expensive. Always more expensive. I love my kitty cat. He loves me. turned 13 this summer. And he's still quite active. He sleeps a lot. He naps. He lays down with his daddy a lot, which is nice. But he also plays with his daddy a lot and wants to play with him even more. And wouldn't mind playing with with my roommates too. But for some reason they don't like to leave their rooms much when they're home. I don't think it has a lot to do with me. I think it has a lot to do with me. No, they're just, they like their time. And, I mean, they do play with the kitty occasionally. But since I'm out in the public space most often, I'm the one that the kitty cat finds most often, and I've grown to be his favorite over the years. And so when he wants to play with me, when he wants to play, he comes over to me. He will. He had a playmate until last summer. She died. And so they play together. They play chase and stuff together. He doesn't have a playmate anymore, so you know I'm the playmate. Which I don't play chase with him because I'm an old man. He's an old cat, but I'm in a lot worse shape than he is. He has obviously slowed down. When he was in his prime, he would play fetch with me. I'd flick a little puffball toy across the room, and he'd go run after it and then pick it up in his mouth and bring it back to me, and I'd go run after it. He would play for an hour, which is not common for cats, even in their prime. But you know, they go in spurts. All short twitch muscles, not long twitch muscles, and yeah, he would, you know, while he was trotting back to give it to me, that was enough rest for him. He was good to go. But he doesn't play for an hour like that anymore. He doesn't play fetch all that much either. But he does vigorously pounce on toys and stuff, and sometimes he'll start going cat crazy. I have a and this can be dangerous, folks, so be careful. I have a plastic bag that I have safety cut. The bottom's cut out, the handles are cut off, so he can't suffocate or strangulate himself. But cats love crinkly plastic, and so he'll dive on that and slide across the room on it, and then you know, I'll flip a toy or something on there, and he'll just go all crazy, dashing after it, and he'll paw at it and back up slowly till it's all the way away from me on his side of the room, and then he'll back up and dive on it and slide on it till it's back over on my side of the room. So yeah, for a 13-year-old kitty cat, he's pretty active. Best of both worlds, active and cuddly, like a cuddly senior cat. He's my buddy. Tuna is his name. His sister's name was Sardine. Everybody thought that was cute names for a couple of pair of cats. Black cats, love black cats. Black cats are the bestest cats. They're very beautiful in person. They're hard to photograph. And if you go to a pet shelter, and I definitely recommend you get your cats from a shelter, Most shelters don't have really great lighting. It's hard to see how beautiful the black cats are, and they are not adopted as often as other cats, at least here in America. What I've read is less because of the superstitions, but more because they don't look as cute in poor lighting. But in good lighting, they shimmer so beautifully. We've got a couple of black cat calendars we get every year, and they're professionally photographed, so they look good. It's hard to get good photos. We got a couple of nice photos of the cats in natural lighting, but a flash, it shimmers. The glare off of their coat is so stark from the black and the sheer. It always looks badly exposed. So you have to get them without a flash, but again, in sufficient natural lighting that they show up well. I will talk about anything. I'll go on about anything. Especially my cats. Ask me about my cat. I should get a t-shirt. I do have a black cat t-shirt. My roommate got me one holiday. I don't remember what it says. I know it's a black. I think it says something like "I heart black cats" or something like that. Oh, is the race over? The race is over. I can get my 8 upgrade points finally. Better hit the button before this stream crashes again. There we go, 8 upgrade points. And this is the open world map. I actually started this episode on the open world map tonight. And I've got one race to go. I'll speed through the qualifier. The race should be shorter. If I can find the qualifier. There it is. And then we'll be ending the episode and the stream and the pilot, as I'm calling it, because I haven't yet committed to doing this as a full series. But let me know if you're watching this on Twitch, either the VOD or the highlight. Go ahead and message me, whisper me on Twitch. That's the best way to talk to me. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the game, of the stream, of my play. I know my play is crappy, but hopefully entertaining. And I know the had issues with the audio, the microphone has been bad. And the stream crashes have been bad and all that stuff. And the motion blur is bad. I might be able to, I know I'll be able to fix the mic. I think I'll be able to fix the stream crashes. And I won't be able to do anything about the motion blur immediately. But I might be able to upgrade things. I got to do more tests to see if I can upgrade without upgrading my internet equipment, if I can upgrade the stream quality. All right, final race, and it is just a section, so it'll be fast, and it's no longer raining. And I'm not even going to do the qualifier for the final race because I'm pretty sure I'll fail. It would take another 20 minutes, and I want to spend another 20 minutes. Oh, I can, it's only a single single section, so I don't need all this much fuel. Okay, let's do it. Let's get started. Final race. Let me take a drink of very old coffee. I got this coffee 5 hours ago. Well, the coffee was made 5 hours ago. This was poured maybe 4 hours ago. But I like cold coffee. Also have soda. All right, let's get it done. Oh, this is not a mass start. It's yeah, so I got a minute and a half to wait here. For some reason, they make you pay if you don't qualify high up in the order, and make you sit through every person starting 10 seconds apart until you start with a staggered start. Earlier versions of this game did not do that. They would have the person in front of you go. They'd load it all up and they'd start them behind the scenes, and they'd have the person in front of you go, and then you'd come up to the line, you'd go, so you don't have to wait 10 seconds to start. But for some reason, they now make you wait. If you qualify 10, as LCK told me, well, drive fast, you wouldn't have to wait. And I was like, yeah, drive faster by getting younger reflexes and motor skill, fine motor skills and eyesight and nerves and all that stuff. That will all happen any day now. I'm gonna run into a genie who will grant me 3 wishes. And believe me, none of those wishes would be to be younger. All right, here we go. Do I have to hold the... I do have to hold the... Whoops! I do have to hold the clutch. But with the staggered start, when I pop the clutch, I don't get wheelie. That's odd. That's inconsistent. I mean, I had the accelerator down, didn't I? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I did it right and only had the accelerator halfway down. Leave me a comment. Let me know if I had the revs up. Because I don't know right now. And I'm not likely to watch back this entire video and remember to check that. And if you're watching the entire video and leaving a comment, you are a rock star. I will pin your comment. And add your channel to my featured channels list on YouTube if you actually publish content that is appropriate. By appropriate, I don't mean age appropriate. I mean, well, if it's on YouTube, it's going to have to be somewhat age appropriate. But is racing content or some other content that would be similar to the content I produce. I mean, I have Minecraft players on my featured list because I have a Minecraft playlist. I've played Minecraft for a Let's Play for a while. I'm not playing Minecraft anymore for the foreseeable future for reasons. Philosophical differences with the company that makes the game. And by company, I don't mean Microsoft, I mean the actual company that makes the game. But yeah, I've got Age of Empires content, Civilization 6 content, Minecraft content, and a bunch of racing content. Look over my playlists. I've got playthroughs of a whole bunch of racing games. Oh, I've got a very extensive Dirt Rally 2 playlist because I used to post all of my streams, Dirt Rally 2 streams, to my YouTube channel. And it was a lot of streams. There's, I don't know, 500 or something videos. I would chop them up. There's like 500 something videos, but I wouldn't recommend going through all of it because a lot of it's just daily events and stuff, unless you're a sucker for daily events in Dirt Rally 2. But lately, once a week, I've been posting the official Dirt Rally 2 club. That club will be ending at the end of this year, in December, end of December, and so it's got 3 months to go. And don't know if they're going to do another one. I'm guessing not, because the new game will be out then, the EA WRC game, which I can't play right now because I don't have the new console to play it on. It's only available on the new console. But maybe by then I'll have it at the start of the year. We'll see. Ah, yes, by the start of the new year, stream quality will be better. Gameplay will be better-ish. What else will be better? I have no idea. Some things will be better, some things will be worse. But with my stream, hopefully it'll only be better. My number of subscribers will be better. Trying to get to 100 subscribers, I'll start a Discord, and right now I think I'm scheduled to reach 100 subscribers by Christmas of 2025 or something like that, 20 something like that. So yeah, that's gonna be a while. Anyway, that's gonna do it. I'm done. I got through the last race. Before the qualifier, I will actually, I guess I'll go into the qualifier and show you the track map. Actually, I don't have to show you the track map that way. What I can do is, you only get one shot. Here's the qualifier. You only get one shot at it. But I will do custom event and show you. That's the track for the full course. It is 37.78 miles, so 38 miles, thereabouts. Almost 3 times longer than Nordschleife. And you can actually play the, if I scroll over here, you can actually play the Tourist Trophy. So if I don't qualify for it, I can still play the actual race. And all I have to do is turn down the difficulty level. And let's turn off the tire wear, and then I can actually play the actual race. This is how it would be in the game. I don't know if you qualify for the final race if it gives you tire wear or not. Anyway, you can't change anything else. This is the actual race. It says 4 to 6 because it depends on the category. If you choose the super sport category, it's 4 laps. Super bike, it's 6 laps. But yep, long course, almost the entire island. But as you can see, it's only part of the overall map. It's like the center section. All the other loops are make up different pieces of that circuit, the main circuit, with other roads hanging off the sides, interior and exterior. So, yep, that's the game. TT Isle of Man, Ride on the Edge 3. Something like that. And, actually, let me tap this Yes, TTL of Man, Right on the Edge 3 is the full name. Buy it. Great game. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. It's been a long stream, long day for me. I hope to start this up as a regular series, go through all the different seasons. As you can see in the upper left there, I've gone through 8 of the 8 events, but there's lots of other events and stuff, free play that I'll be doing, etc., etc. Discovering all these areas when I switch to the Super Bike after 5 episodes of Super Sports. There'll be these weekly events. There's these challenges, head-to-head, checklist challenges, etc., etc. So, yep, looking forward to it. Don't know when it's going to start. Some of that will be dependent on the feedback. Make sure I work out all the technical issues. If I got a lot of people telling me, no, this is terrible, the quality's terrible, I don't want to see it, then I'm even more likely to do it. No, if people are concerned about their quality, I'll wait. If people are concerned about my driving, then I'm not going to wait for that, because that's never going to get better. It's about you. Oh, my cat's yelling at me. It's time to go. So thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great evening, great night, great morning, great whatever, until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, folks, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.